Once upon a time, a land a ways away, Bip lives on the couch, will chillin' out with me. Totally toasted, guessing I boast about this life that we have made, where we live to live the life we lead, we're living life away. I have the lines that lead to laid plans that seem to be laid by my fellow man. Black sheep and white elephants aside, my friend, come again, representing an angel in my head. I'm an artist of war, an advisor for hire, to coax the flame that makes up the fire. In a living room between the coldest form of waging war and a preacher in comfy attire, I tire. First thing you should know in existence, reminiscence doesn't mean shit in a minute. Get it, bitch, I said it, this business is listless and time is better spent abstaining exismas. I've moaned to vanish, need to pay it no mind. On the road to riches, listen, this is what you'll find. A road to El Dorado or something of that kind. You can feel it in the music if you give it time. Try and befriend the men you see me trotting with. Snakes in the grass is what I'm rotting with. Don't want the love of my neighbors, so then we're acting as strangers, never in danger of the designs of the player I wager. It's freaky shit if you get what I'm saying. To coax the flame that makes up the fire in the living room between the coldest form of waging war and a preacher in comfy attire, I'm tired. And in my trials, I'm preaching better state of mind. For the love, fuck the lust that I came to find. Cannot enter into alliances till we know the designs of our neighbors. Gotta know if that shit's benign. Look at that, Madre, I'm quoting shit now. Wow, no longer am I wearing a frown. Looking down out the window to drown out the noises with voices from my melodic sounds. Now I realize the gravity of relativity and why so many people unanimously agree that everything going on is not what it seems. Do you believe what I'm saying? Gravity is more than just why apples fall from trees, why stars, moons, planets, and black holes came to be. It's a pressure on the mind reminding me that if I stumble, I fall down. So woe is me if I trip and not get 5 fucking A's in all of my classes. Bitch, I'm passing while scrambling to get into acting. I'm planning, managing against the odds, trying to keep my balance. What can I say? It's damning. To coax the flame that makes up the fire in the living room between the coldest form of waging war and a preacher in comfy attire, inquire. The enemy of self are those that view it as discardable, since they're surely discarding their own. It's deplorable. It's business. They say, I'm sure you'd do the same. That's a lie they hear in the back of their brain. Let me give you a tour about the art of war. The lessons I've learned laid out in my hands to understand the plans of my fellow man. Presented as an adversary, I digress, I'm very wary. Spies are the most important elements in war. Never before has there been a form of an army able to move along our detour. Be subtle. Use spies for every kind of business. They're listening to prove it, so be sure to tune in. I've learned that rapidity is the essence of war. Therefore, repetition is my mission to find out what I'm here for. Shit's ridiculous. The secrets I'm keeping are leaping from my brain onto the polyester-covered floorboards. They're listening, or so I've heard, to coax the flame that makes up the fire in the living room between the coldest form of waging war and a preacher in comfy attire, I tire. Struggling to recall is my fault. That's what you want to hear? That I'm better off just bearing it for another year? Tell me why that's where you're at. What are you doing here? And I fear that Tears for Fears missed by a couple years. It's setting in, amalgamations of emotions that I feel within. Explanations to why ghosts are trying to wear my skin. Rarely haunting for long, don't miss them till they're gone. Show up expectantly unexpected to haunt me until it dawns on me I'm sorry. I know you waited so long. You wanted an extra life, so you used me as a pawn. I've been there before, so don't get me wrong, but my life is mine, so you see, and I'll tell you in this song. I know it's lit to light the flame and coax the fire that lights the living room between the coldest form of waging war and a preacher in comfy attire, yet I tire. Need I say more?